and this is my Straight Talk series. And what's the difference between rich people and poor people? Not blacks and whites, not Republicans and Democrats, or all these stupid arguments we're having. Between rich people and poor people, but more importantly, wealthy people, more so than even rich people. What's the difference between wealth and those who don't have it? Is in time. Before I do that, I want to, before she photobombs me by accident or by just to irritate me, I want to introduce you to Mary Airsom, formerly Mary Haggerty, who's our president of Hope Partnerships at Operation Hope. She's behind the scenes cutting deals, and oddly enough, she's in the hotel suite here working. She's over there with her computer, right? Working quietly. It's about dealing with time. Come over here and say hello to Mary. And Mary's been with me for how many years, Mary?
Hey everyone, 24.
24 years at Operation Hope, and in Africa with me 30
times.
30 times in South Africa. She's an honorary sister. She's an honorary black woman. She's cool. She's very cool. She helped me open Operation Hope South Africa. Help us open also Morocco.
UAE, Saudi.
UAE and Saudi Arabia. Had to wear that ridiculous. It was ridiculous, but I thought it was ridiculous that not the hijab. It wasn't ridiculous. It wasn't a hijab. It was a
Abaya.
Abaya. I'm sorry, the Abaya, and then she had to wear else covering in Saudi Arabia in the Middle East. I thought the ridiculous part was she had to go through a women's only entrance. It was crazy because the black guy went through the men's entrance, and here's the white woman had to go through this other craze. So you actually felt what it felt. You felt what discrimination felt like.
Yeah.
A little bit, didn't you?
Yeah.
It felt a little weird, didn't it?
I did. It's unsettling and a little crazy, for sure.
Yeah. So anyway, she's photobombed and she's gonna.
Thank you.
So look, you guys, and she's cut all of our, not all, most of our partnership deals that you see us doing. Mary's involved with it, or she negotiated it, and that's we've doubled all last year in the first 6 months of this year, and brought on some incredible partners to help you take your life back. Okay, people are like, okay, John, you're 2.5 minutes into this. Get to the point. All right, check it out. Put this on your social page. Put this on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Share it on your content. Start a conversation. So somebody called me recently. A friend called me recently and was like, it's like, John, how are you doing? And before I could answer, they said, I know you're going to say I'm good. I'm all good. She's like, well, why do you always say that you're all good as a lady? And how do you do that? And I'm like, well, it's not that I'm all good. I'm not saying that it's not that I feel good all the time, but my mindset is such that I dictate from the inside out, not what the world treats me. So I've got inner joy, and I'll never be unjoyful. So you can make me happy, I'll be joyful. You can make me unhappy, I'm still joyful. I'll never be unjoyful. All right, so that's about becoming comfortable in your own skin. But the larger issue I said was, look, the reason that I'm always consistent like that is because I don't want drama. You can't build wealth in drama. Please listen to me, okay? You build wealth in your sleep. Wealth is about compounding, all right? But so whether you're trying to build a cash flow, you're trying to build wealth, you're trying to build rental income, you're trying to build an investment portfolio, you're trying to get educated, which compounds, you're trying to build a real estate empire, you're trying to build a daycare empire. First of all, if you can't get a good night's sleep, then you're no good when you wake up. So you need to have no drama when you sleep. You have to, I don't know if you noticed, you go to look at wealthy people's homes, not just rich people. Rich people make money, right? That's about getting paid. You can get rich, but that doesn't mean you got wealth. You can make $100 million with a basketball contract, but all you have is drama in your life and emotional decisions. You'll run through that money. You won't make good decisions, and you'll be broke after it's over. You'll be partying your heads off, and 5 years later, you see that person's dead broke. They're bankrupt. Why do wealthy homes, all of them, they look so calm? Hedges are calm, a lot of flowers, and it just looks so serene because they need that inner peace in order to create. It's an embodiment of the stability that they need to create. So no drama, no toxicity is really important to maintaining and building wealth and not just getting paid and getting riches. So the opposite of this, a lot of my friends have drama all day. They call me, oh, my girlfriend said this. My boyfriend said this. My man drives me crazy. My girlfriend, oh, my job I don't like. Oh, my cousin Juju said it. Oh, and I don't like my sister. And I just argue. And they spend all day on this drama. And they're exhausted at the end of the day, and there's no time to build anything. And the one non-renewable asset you've got in your life is time. You can fix family relationships. You can fix family structure or the lack thereof. You can fix toxic friendships, get rid of them, replace them. You can fix a broken relationship. You can fix your self-esteem. You can fix your lack of confidence. You can fix your lack of skills. You can fix your lack of wealth. You can fix almost everything. You can fix the top to the point you may not be smiling right now. Smile. It takes 7 muscles to smile and 35 muscles to frown. It's exhausting being a negative person. You can fix that. Fix your attitude. But you can't fix time. You are older now than when you start watching this video. Check that out. What are you doing with your time? Poor people talk about other people. Wealthy people talk about their ideas and move on them. So what happens is a lot of my friends who are busy with drama and partying and this and going here and going that, it seems like your life is really full. It's really just really busy, which is different from being full. Your schedule's full, but that doesn't mean that you're full. And to quote my friend Bishop T.D. Jakes, there's a difference between gas and fuel. Can I get an amen? So fuel is what refuels you. Gas comes off of fuel. You can have fuel and you'll see gas emitting from the fuel. Gas dissipates. Gas is, non-renewable. It pollutes, it clouds, it adds layers. We're dealing with environmental issues right now, tied to rising CO2 levels, rising levels of, anyway, that's a whole nother conversation. Fuel is almost spiritual. It's core. I want you to have more fuel and I want you to have less gas. So you can gas yourself up with this very busy day and drama, whatever, and because you're seeing everybody else doing it, even I guess people who are successful in the arts or whatever, who have made money, on social media, you think they're busy and going around doing things, so you should be. Or you see your friends, so you feel that staying busy and running around doing all that stuff, that must be what success is. It's not. The billionaire may own a strip club. He's not at the strip club. Unless he's trying to pick up the cash receipts from the night. The billionaire may own the dance club. He's not at the dance club. He's asleep because he needs a good night's sleep to get up tomorrow morning, to get up in time for the opening of the markets. But he's going to make sure that the cash was right. He's not paying $500 for bottle service for a bottle of champagne that costs $50 and they sell for $500 in a raggedy, dirty old VIP club area where if you saw it in the day, you'd say ew, but at night, because the lights are off and it's dark and there's some big bodyguards standing in front of it and people have made it important, you think you just got to get in that area. Who cares? Who cares? So we are spending a lot of time on things that don't matter to try and impress people we don't know with money we don't have, the things that don't really matter. In places that aren't really benefiting us. So I want you to think about, really, what do billionaires do? Find the most successful person in your world. But people say, oh, John, you keep talking about billionaires. We don't want to be rich people. That's another lie. You don't hate rich people. We hate rich people until we become rich. What you hate is a gamed system, right? That's what you hate. You want to know that you can succeed too, don't you? Right? And if you don't want the money, you can give it away to your community. But I guarantee you this: you can't do much if you're broke, or worse if you're poor. And there's a difference between being broke and being poor. Being broke is economic. Being poor is a disabling frame of mind. A depressed condition of your spirit. You must vow never to be poor again. That's the mindset we're breaking at Operation Hope. That's the wealth that we're pouring into your soul and spirit with different decision making and helping you to recreate your life through Hope Inside and Operation Hope and all that we do. Download the Hope in Hand app. Go to Hope Inside or OperationHope.org. Sign up to the 1 Million Black Business Initiative, 1MBB. Take your life back through the National Financial Coaching Network I've created at Operation Hope, to actually move from a mindset of just getting paid, making that money, which is fleeting and in the moment, to building wealth, which will last for a lifetime. It changes you. You're a changed person. Mary over here, she's much calmer than she used to be. It's almost like Buddha-like. But she used to run around, and it was all frantic, that nervous energy, gave me anxiety, just being around. Now she's just, and that coolness and that calmness attracts coolness and calmness. It attracts success. It attracts wealth. It attracts people who are aspirational. It attracts people who have that same calmness and coolness. And people want to do business with her because they're attracted. They're like, wow, that's alluring. What a great combination. She has it all. Don't you want to have it all? Can't you have it all? Of course you can. But you gotta stop wasting your time. All right, doing a bunch of stuff that just doesn't matter. Arguing with people. To argue with a fool proves there are two. I'm out. John Hope Bryant. Hope you benefited from this. Hope you loved it. Hope you liked it. Hope it left you better than when you started. Share this conversation. It's an ongoing conversation. Tell all your folks to follow this movement and set your settings on Facebook at least to notify you when I go live. I'm out. John Hope.